So, Aja Wilson's sneakers finally, and I mean finally, were announced, and I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty nice. Like, they are nice. I don't really like the colorway that they're first announced in, but like, if these are good shoes, I might go and buy a pair. I genuinely think they are. They're really, 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 really nice. Like, these are nice shoes if they play well. Like, yes, they do look like, was it the KD 15? Was it the KD 15s maybe? There is one that they look like. Yeah, they look very much like the Nafisa Collier P's of like the KD 15s. They do look very like them. But I didn't hate the KD 15s. And they're a lower top. They're a little bit lower top. I gotta say, yeah, I do like these. I do very, very much like these shoes, and like, if you are a fan of low tops, they look nice. They kind of look like the what is it? What are they called again? The Air Max Deluxe. They kind of look like the Air Max Deluxe, which is like these shoes. And I like the Air Max Deluxe. Like, I own a pair of like the Skepta ones from back in the day. They look, for me, they look like they're the Air Max Deluxe shoes. They look really like them. And I'm a fan of the Air Max Deluxe. I think they could have so many cool colorways with these. Like, I think they're going to be hard to Nike ID because there's so many different parts. But like, there's going to be so many. I could already see there being like a really cool like sunrise colorway. All black with like kind of different shades of black could be cool. I would love it if they went and did like a Skepta collab. And they went and put in like the Skepta colorway on these. Like, I like these shoes. And then obviously, yeah, you've got these, and fair enough. Like, fair play to Aja Wilson getting her shoe. Like, a good day, obviously a good day for her. She got her jersey retired, and the next day her shoe gets announced. And obviously she had the whole A1 launch party, and I tweeted about it but took a tweet down because I'm just not really bothered. But based on someone who she invited to that launch party, no one can ever say a word about Caitlin Clark's quote unquote, like the anonymous trolls to Caitlin Clark again. After like a literal person who is claimed all the time, like one of the worst people, like just a horrible person who just kept claiming being like, I'm friends with Aja in real life, And now, it's proved it. But yeah, I think it's a good day for women's basketball. Like, Aja shoes are nice. They look like Air Max 720 mixed with Ja Morant shoes. Would definitely buy. Look almost like exactly the KD 15s. I don't mind. I like the KD 15s. All of Nike shoes have been based on basically the same design. They don't look that much like the Supremes. They're just low tops. Any news when Caitlin Clark will drop a pair? Probably it's 2026 as far as I'm aware. Like, they haven't even thought of a logo for her yet. So it'll be the guts of it. It'll probably be a year after. I'd say the logo is going to get announced probably around the start of the WNBA season. And then the shoe is going to come out. It will be announced around January. And then, yeah. And then I'd say it will come out before the start of the next WNBA season. It will be interesting to see if the hype is still there. It's like, if the hype is still there, then obviously the Caitlin shoes will sell so well. Does it have her logo on it? I would assume it does somewhere. I think it's like on the inside. Like, look, I'm not gonna buy these shoes as colorway. I'm gonna do what I did last year. Like, I waited until the summer and bought a pair of. I waited a while and bought a pair of Sabrina's for like 50 quid or something. So I would love to see if they do release a different version of it. Because if they do release a different version, a different colorway, it would be very cool. Like, so what does it say here? A1 Aja's logos here. I honestly, I think they look cool. And As you can see, like all the ones are Air Max 97s, Air Max 97s. Like they think they're Air Max 97s. By the way, the Asia Wilson Cosmic Unity 3s did not sell well. But I think these actually will. I always said this with the Asia shoes. Remember when Nike put this out for Asia Wilson? They literally made like a concept shoes and they put Asia Wilson on this. Imagine if they released this as a Nike shoe. Like the prototype. Asia Wilson's in the like this they had as Wemby's, which is mad. This is a prototype for Wemby shoe. But I actually do think this shoe will sell pretty well. Because it looks better than the Cosmic Unity 2s anyway. Is it as nice in person? Yeah. It really is. Like I'm not the biggest fan of this colorway. But you just know. Like, it almost looks like kind of these. It looks like they could, if they made these in black and like made them kind of, if they made it in black with the material, it kind of reminds me of the material of the off-white 97s. Like, you can't say that, like, if you look at this shoe here and this, if you made this in all black with like a white tick, you can't say that shoe won't be nearly identical to the Air Max 97s, the off-white ones. Like, for me, they're really, really, really nice. But yeah, like that is, if I was a fan of Asia Wilson or if I was a fan of the Aces, I'd be happy out with this. I'd be actually happy out because I think they could have done a lot worse. I thought we were going to see high tops like the Cosmic Unities. And even in this angle looks better. As long as the shoes perform well, that is. A lot of cushion in the back of the heel, and as someone with a snapped Achilles, that I would actually really like that. Like, I can only play in two types of shoes. I can play in like Kobe 9 Elite type shoes that are like ultra high, because they don't really have any like sock type shoes anymore. Like if they still made sock type shoes, I could play in them, or I can play in low tops. I can't play in like high tops to dig into like the top of my Achilles on the scar. But like these would definitely be look like a pair that I would pick up to play in next season. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm actually impressed by how nice the shoe is. Like, I really am. Like, if you're asking me what's the nicest Nike shoe this year, don't like this year's KDs. What's the LeBron 22? Is LeBron's any good this year? Don't really like LeBron's. The Sabrina 2s are cool. I prefer these to the Sabrina 2s. Are the Ja 2s nice? I like the Ja 2s in fairness. But like, of all of them, outside of obviously the Kobe line, the Kobe 6s, Kobe 8s and stuff, I'm going to say this, they have the potential. If they can make some nice colorways, this is the best Nike shoe this year. So anyway, I'll see you guys.